We were a little late joining this one. About a minute late, not too bad, but unfortunately there was a goal scored in that minute. We have a crease violation. Reason for the whistle. The faceoff will come outside the blue line. A little panic here in the booth for a couple of minutes. As our main camera was just showing a black screen. Anyway, glad to be back. Generally, if we get any technical issues, they're on the first day. It's always been the case. Once we get going, things usually go smoothly, but penalty's been called. Holding. Spent 4 hours here yesterday doing the setup and testing everything, and game start and things start creeping in, but hey, happens every year. It usually gets better as we go along. Stay with us. Power play for Toronto. Be cleared down the floor. Actually, let's check that, folks. New Brunswick are in the white and blue. When you head it the other way around, it's 1-0 for New Brunswick, and it's New Brunswick on the power play. While we were scrambling to get our camera operating, we missed that. That shot goes in, hit a leg. On it is McDonald. I don't know, I looked up. You see white and blue, you think Toronto. Wonder why that is. Bouncing ball right in on the goaltender. Took a chance, plays it out. That's Pallotta. Ball will go out of play over the glass over the far side. So it is New Brunswick with the white and blue and the Toronto plugs and the camo jerseys, the black pants. It's cleared down the floor. 35 seconds to go in the New Brunswick power play. Men's C division, it's tipped in. Pallotta out to play it around the boards. And once again, it's sent back down the floor. Hustling back to get it is Brendan McNeil. Just a dozen seconds left to go on the power play. Pallotta thought about coming out to play it, left it for his defenseman. It's cleared away. And the penalty is now over. Toronto will take it down in deep. Back at the point. Singh able to hold it in. Right from the high slot. A good shot there by Jan Turley. And a good save made by Anders Blizzard in goal. That shot just went wide. Right out in front and with a great chance. It was number 26 of New Brunswick. Had his stick lifted at the last second. It'll go down the floor. It'll go right on goal, so no whistle, and Blizzard's going to have to cover it up. Bring about a face-off deep in the New Brunswick end. Battle for it along the boards. Comes out towards the blue line. Brunswick unable to get it out. Kept in by Toronto. Kosman getting away. Heading for the front of the goal. It's number 26. The ball a little bit ahead of him. Spencer. Back at the point. Shot comes in. They score! And it is 2-0 for New Brunswick. They threw it around beautifully. I think the goal scorer was Jared Kosman. We might get an official announcement on that. Two to nothing. New Brunswick leading Toronto. Just the first period. That hit the mesh. Went out of play. Face-off will stay there to the left of William Pallotta. Toronto control it. It's lifted out and it will get out. McNeil up at the blue line for Bezu. Bezu goes hard into the board, slow to get up. No call on the play. McNeil gets it ahead, but only as far as the blue line. That pass missed everybody, goes wide, and that will be a flooring call against Toronto. Zinski got it down the floor for Toronto. Kept in by Freestone. Into the slot, a shot. Went off a stick. Nazinski was alone in the slot. Pressure by Toronto, trailing it 2-0. Right out in front it comes, and Nazinski unable to control it. He's got it now in the corner. Threw it into the slot, cleared away. New Brunswick will get it to the blue line. They'll flip it down the floor, onside. Unable to get a shot away, though, was McCluskey. Offside at the blue line. Anderson McDonald for New Brunswick was dumped at the blue line. No call. Face-off win by New Brunswick. Kosman. It's thrown around the boards. Kosman trying to get to it first. Toronto get to it and clear it out. McNeil to Jarvis. Didn't get it in over the blue line on the first try, so that will be offside. Stolen away. New Brunswick bring it out. That shot off a stick was high in behind the goal. Stayed in play. There's Kosman taking the shot. Now hard off the glass. Kept in by Jarvis. Toronto behind their own goal. Tried to get it ahead to Jordan Kahn. That was intercepted by Kosman. Kosman with a shot from a sharp angle. Comes all the way back to center. Held in by McNeil. He'll get the return pass. That's tipped wide. Shot right on goal. Save made by Pallotta. It's clear for Toronto. Gets to center. It's backhanded in. Spencer back to get it for New Brunswick. All bouncing around at center. New Brunswick come up with it. And the ball goes out of play. Under 5 to play in the first period. Wide open. Freestone shot. Save is made. Rebound is still there. Ball is still loose. They score. You see the scramble. Ball is eventually put in. And the net came loose, so they are going to wave it off as the net came loose. No goal for Toronto. Looked like they had cut it to a 1-goal lead, but goal is taken away. So it remains 2-0. This one's going to count. And that's that last one. We're still having a few issues. Replays aren't working. 2-1. That's going to be a long week. We'll get there. So 2-1 now after having one goal waved off. Here they come again. And it's cleared out. McCluskey shot that, hit the goal post. Beat the goaltender, came back out. Tried to get around the outside. That was broken up. New Brunswick with it. There's McCluskey. He'll shoot it himself. That hit the outside of the net. Toronto player has been shaken up. He jumped up high, reaching for the ball. There was contact made. He went down hard. Referee says no penalty. That was Parvinder Singh, player for Toronto. That's tipped away and out come Toronto. Chance, shot, save was made by Blizzard. Kahn took a shot from the high slot that went off a leg into the corner. Back towards the blue line and played off the boards. New Brunswick, 2-on-1 shaping up down low. The shot came in, save made by Pallotta. That shot didn't get through. Back of the point. Shot. Blizzard with the save. That went wide. Kosman lays it off on the left side. Shot comes in wide of the goal by Hussein Sami. Two minutes left in the first period. Lots of scoring chances, both ends. Dumped in by New Brunswick. Two players collide just inside the circle. It's tipped away and the race is on. Battling down along the boards. Back of the point is shot, save made by Blizzard. Sami's on the rebound, put it just wide. He gets it again. This one is taken away by McDonald. Up to Hussein Sami. I'm sorry, that's Riley Bezu. Wrong team. That's kicked away by Pallotta. And we get a whistle. We'll come back down to our right. We are at 48.2 seconds to go. And we'll get another whistle. Down to 36 seconds exactly left to go in the opening period. 2-1, New Brunswick leading Toronto. Save by Pallotta, his best of the game as he flashes some leather. Makes a save on a good shot by Carter McCluskey. Going to redo that face-off. Players along the boards had moved in a little early. It'll go right on goal, so play will continue. McNeil up ahead to McCluskey. He'll turn and just flip it down the floor. McCluskey's got it again. That shot didn't get through. 10 seconds to go. Here come Toronto, and that's going to be a penalty. As the Toronto player was hauled down. Just 3.2 seconds left to go. Tough one to take this late in the period. Carter McCluskey gone to the penalty box. 3.2 seconds left to go. Face off deep into Brunswick territory. And they're going to redo it, so they may have to put some time back on that clock. That looks like they're not going to bother. What they did is just held the buzzer for a second or so and then signal the end of the period. Minute 57 left to go in the power play for Toronto when we come back to start the second period. 2-1 after the opening 50 minutes play. We'll take a 2-minute break, get ourselves reorganized, and come back for period number 2. So again, Toronto on the power play to start this second period. They trail it 2-1. They don't get very far on that attempt. Brought back in by McDonald. McDonald's got it shorthanded. Tried to turn and go and just lost control. McDonald doing great work killing this penalty. Now Toronto finally come up with it. Get it in over the blue line. Shot was blocked. Back at the point. Freestone across to Mintz. Atkinson. Atkinson elects to shoot it. That went wide. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Atkinson's got it in his feet. Now he's got it on the stick where he needs it. And has it knocked away. McNeil turns, fires it down the floor. Save is made. Toronto come up with it. That'll do it. Penalty's over. Good penalty kill for New Brunswick. McNeil had it taken away a shot. Save was made by Blizzard. Didn't know where it was. The ball went behind him, behind the goal. Now it goes up into the mesh and out of play. In behind the goal, they throw. It comes back to the point, winding up, letting it fly is Jean Turley. Brought up by Kosman. Kept in out at center by Jarvis. Now it goes to the far boards. Still kept in. McDonald with a shot that did not get through. Kept in by Jarvis. Player pushed, knocked into the boards. That'll be a penalty to Toronto. No doubt about that one. Two minutes for checking. That's kicked away by Pallotta. And Toronto have it. Didn't get to center. They are shorthanded. A checking penalty against Toronto. Turnover, and the players tripped up, and that will be a penalty against New Brunswick. Delayed penalty. Finally, it's touched up. And with a minute 1 left to go in the penalty to Toronto, New Brunswick will pick up a penalty of their own. So 4-on-4, shot off a stick. It's high in the air. Caught there by Pallotta. He'll hold on to it. Still 4-on-4. New Brunswick with it. Inside the blue line, long shot. Save is made and held on. Face-off win for New Brunswick. McNeil winds up. Save was made. Deflected, went behind the goal. Now Toronto on the power play for another 52 seconds. Shot hit a couple of players in front and then cleared away by New Brunswick. Giveaway. Oh, what a mistake there. Oh, my goodness. Goaltender was trying to give it to his defenseman and gave it to the offensive player instead. A gift for New Brunswick. And timeout has been called. We'll take a break as well. Time for word from Napper. Ryan Spencer with a gift has given New Brunswick back their 2-goal lead. Up next, we will go to the men's B. The Winnipeg Berks Bay Blizzard against the New Brunswick Mooseheads. Game will come up at the end of this one. John Turley shot. That's kicked away to the corner. Toronto pressing a little bit right now. Coming off the boards, getting the pass, but on his backhand, unable to get a good shot away. But still more pressure by Toronto. That shot, good save made there by Blizzard as he moved to his right. Blocker save that time. Thought about the wraparound, wasn't there. Takes it to the boards. That's Jordan Kahn. Backhands it behind the goal. Freestone. All the time down in the New Brunswick end. Freestone. Tried to flip it out in front. That was broken up by Smallwood and cleared out. McCluskey stops at the blue line. Finally, he's dispossessed of the ball. Now comes Mertz. Couldn't get a shot away. McCluskey. Right in front. Big save made. Rebound is put wide. Toronto. All that pressure a moment ago almost gave one up. Now they come back. Saved by Blizzard. Toronto on the rebound. Scores! Lots of chances. Eventually it pays off. And it's back to a 1-goal game. 3-2. So back to a one-goal game, under 6 minutes to play in the second period. New Brunswick scored in the opening seconds, but it has been pretty even since then. Go back and forth. There's a shot that's just deflected wide. Right into the crease. That's a goal. It got past Pallotta. It looked like he had made the save, but no such luck for Toronto, and it is back to 4-2. New Brunswick keeps getting a 2-goal lead. Toronto gets it back to within 1, and then back to 2 it goes again. That's been the story of this game. Still a ton of time left. 5:09 in the second, and we still have the third period to play. 15-minute periods. McCluskey drops it back. Smallwood with a shot. Scores. He goes bar down. That hit the crossbar. Excuse me. Hit the crossbar. Then dropped into the back of the goal. Great shot by Ian Smallwood. No longer just a 2-goal lead. It goes to 3. 5-2 now. McCluskey in there again for New Brunswick. They're looking for more. Smallwood, the goal scorer. He's got it. Back to Jarvis, to Smallwood. Jarvis. Down to McDonald that came out in front, and Toronto come away with it. Up through the middle. Tried to make the pass over to Kyle Mertz. Didn't get through. Back of the point, a shot is tipped. Goes well wide of the goal. Kahn's shot goes into the corner. On it first is Smallwood. Mertz is on him. That's knocked down by Nazitsky. Mertz, his shot over the top of the goal. Into the slot, a shot goes wide. Toronto trying to respond. Put in wide. McCluskey shot, that just missed. Looking behind him was Blizzard. The ball snuck between the pads, but he reaches back with the trapper and keeps it out. Under 3 to play now in the second. So we have a correction on the New Brunswick goaltender. It's Scott Shepard, not Anders Blizzard. Apparently Blizzard was injured, not able to make it. That was the name that was given on the roster that I was handed. But it is Scott Shepard, I'm told. McNeil up at the blue line to Nice. Kyle Nice. He'll shoot it in. Kosman trying to get it out in front. Does. Gets it out too. Nice with a nice shot. Couldn't let that one go. And a save is made. Cleared away, under 2 minutes to go here in the second. Played back in by New Brunswick. Save is made. Cleared out, down the floor. That'll bring about a whistle. Minute 22 to go. New Brunswick leading this men's C game. A little peek at our broadcast booth. Leading it 5-2. Men's C, 5 teams in the men's C. Here at these national championships, they will play a round robin. Everybody plays everybody once, and the top 4 teams will advance to the semifinals. Semifinals Saturday and medal Sunday. This is just our third game of 28 we'll be covering for you. Get the holes in the rosters filled in as we go along. That backhand save, rebound was there. 2 saves made by Shepard. Freestone with a good move, and he gets hauled down and won't get an easier penalty call. Delayed penalty, a shot off a player in front. Right in the slot, a shot over the top of the goal. Rebound comes out around in front, rattles around, just goes wide of the post. Whistle went, net had come off. Ball was put in. That's twice that's happened to Toronto in this game. But it will be a penalty. Anderson McDonald of New Brunswick. Time runs out. There's only part of a second left as the ball was dropped. So we will take a break here. 2-minute intermission, 5-2. New Brunswick leading Toronto after 30 minutes of play. We'll be back in just a moment. Underway in the third period. Power play for Toronto. As we start this third, minute 40 seconds left to go in that man advantage, and they'll be forced now to go back down into their own end. Freestone will lead the power play and mishandled the ball, lost it, knocked it down with a nice around the back play with the stick, but it's going to be a hand pass. Toronto player had to come back and touch it, otherwise it would have been a hand pass. There's a chance breaking in. Good glove save made by Shepard as he reaches up with the left hand. Best chance for Toronto so far on this power play. Still a minute and two left to go. They'll win the faceoff back at the point. Freestone. That shot wide. Ball still loose at the side of the goal, out into the crease, back into the corner. Flip back to the point. Freestone knocks it down. Was looking to pass it to Nizinski. Now Nizinski's got it. Nizinski winds up, shoots it. That hit somebody in front. I believe it was a New Brunswick player. He went off Smallwood. The faceoff will stay in the New Brunswick end. 31 seconds to go in the power play. Freestone. Nizinski doesn't shoot it. Back to Freestone. Still nowhere to go. Down along the boards. Toronto being kept to the outside right now. Nizinski in the high slot gets the pass, shoots it just wide. Backhand blocker save made by Shepard. Penalty's over. Shot save made. Scores! Just as the penalty expired. Toronto back in it now, trailing by 2. 5-3 is our score. That's dumped in. Singh played it around the boards. Three on one for Toronto. Thrown in, front player knocked down. Goaltenders got it, no call. Another chance for Toronto. They're coming close. Lots of time left, over 12 minutes. Just a 2-goal game. It's fed in front, taken away. It's McCluskey down into the corner. Was looking for the return pass. That was picked off. Mertz working against Smallwood. McDonald came in to help out, cleared it. Out comes New Brunswick. They'll drop it back to McCluskey. McCluskey is chopped down, and that's going to be a penalty. Parvinder Singh gone to the penalty box, 2 for slashing, or 4 for slashing, I should say. Timeout, New Brunswick. Try and settle things down. Let's hear from Napper. All right, so New Brunswick on the power play, leading it by 2. It's a 4-minute power play. Smallwood will be the quarterback. He'll shoot it. That one off a stick, never got through to the goal. Ball goes high in the air. Jump ball there, knocked down. Can anybody get control of it? They do. It's Toronto, and they'll send it the length of the floor. Shepard out to play it. We'll give it to Smallwood. Scores! Blast from the point. And they restore their 3-goal lead on the power play. .10:30 to go. And New Brunswick have doubled up Toronto, 6-3 now. Shot in, kicked away. On it is Smallwood. Plays it to the boards. McCluskey's on it there. McCluskey twisting and turning. Tried to throw it out in front for Smallwood. That didn't get through, and Toronto will bring it away. They'll dump it in and then go into forecheck, but Shepard's going to hold it, so that'll bring about a face-off in the New Brunswick end. Mertz will take the face-off for Toronto. It is won by New Brunswick. They'll ring it around the boards. Nice play over there by McCluskey. Shoot it in. Correction, that was Kosman. That good play along the boards, 91. Off the boards, Toronto, 2-on-1. McNeil sprawls, comes back. Pass was on the backhand, can't shoot it. Now will turn and fire it. Shepard with the save. Be a penalty coming up to New Brunswick here. Just over 8.5 minutes left in this. 6-3. A goal now could make it interesting again. You've got to believe Toronto has to make good on this chance. Smallwood, hard around the boards. It'll be held in. Freestone lost it. Zinski. Freestone. And go the other side. There's the big slap shot. That was blocked by Smallwood. Another shot. That one got through. Save made by Shepard. And that will be a penalty to Toronto as Smallwood got run over. You can see Smallwood is down. His helmet was knocked loose on that collision. And Smallwood is still down, shaken up. And Smallwood gets back to his feet and is heading back to the bench under his own power. Hopefully he will be okay. He gives a nod to the bench indicating that he believes he's okay. Our next game at Grant Harvey on the webcast, men's B, Winnipeg, Burke's Bay Blizzard and the New Brunswick Mooseheads. Game scheduled for 1:45 Atlantic time. Shot save made, held on. 4-on-4 as both teams have a man in the penalty box. Spencer will get waved out. Long shot. Scores! Wasn't sure for a second if that had gone in. It hit the back bar, then hit the post and came out. Referee right on the goal line signaled right away that was in. So 7-3 now as New Brunswick beginning to pull away in this one. Freestone back behind his own goal for Toronto. Pass up ahead. Nobody touched it. That'll be a flooring call against the Toronto Plugs. Still 7.5 to go. We'll redo the face-off. Toronto going east and west instead of north and south right now, and it's not going to work. Now they'll bring it in. Fed in front, Freestone, and tried to go up top and put it way over the top of the goal from right in front. It goes up into the mesh. Freestone with a shot, rattles around, gets in behind the goaltender, and it's 7-4. Awkwardly played by Shepard that time. Kind of got turned around a little bit in his crease, and the ball ended up behind him. 7-4. Penalty coming up to New Brunswick. Tripping. Can Toronto get this one back to a 2-goal game? We've got 6:38 to go. Face-off will, of course, be in the New Brunswick end. It'll be a 4-on-3 power play. And they win the face-off. That's important. Freestone shot was blocked. Back at the blue line. Now coming out of the penalty box. Here's a chance on a breakaway. Shot. Scores! Anderson McDonald stepped out of the penalty box. Came in all alone and beats the goaltender and may dash any hope of a comeback by Toronto. They were on the power play but gave up the shorthanded goal. That ever dangerous player stepping out of the penalty box. Smallwood back on the floor. Good to see after he was shaken up earlier in this period. Smallwood tips it in. He was having a battle in front. And there you see Mike Freestone complaining that he'd been cross-checked and poked. And there was some stick work going on in front of the goal. And Freestone had kind of given up on it. And Smallwood just put his stick on it, tipped it home. Wasn't over before, folks. It's over now. 9-4. Kluski stood up there as he tried to move it into the front of the floor, the middle of the floor rather. Kahn declared in. He'll go into forecheck. Chance at the side of the goal, hit the outside of the post. Pass just off the mark. It was a good idea, but didn't quite connect, and that'll be a flooring call against Toronto. High off the glass behind the goal, goes to the far boards. Under 5 to play. A little physical play over on the far side. That's taken away. Cleared in deep. Penalty to New Brunswick now has expired, so everybody's out of the penalty box. Ball down in the corner to our left. Kyle Nice is there. They hold it against. The boards referee blows the whistle as a player had gone down. Redo that face-off. And we've got a misconduct has been assessed against somebody on the bench for New Brunswick. It's Anderson McDonald. They were complaining about the contact that had happened out near center a couple of minutes ago. He and the referee were talking about it, and Anderson didn't let it go. And with only 4 minutes to go, Anderson McDonald. McDonald will head to the dressing room. Backhand is put well wide. Comes off the end boards out in front, and Shepard will cover that up. Winnipeg Berks Bay Blizzard. New Brunswick Mooseheads. Coming up next, men's B. That shot went off a couple of sticks and ended up over the top of the goal. Comes to the far boards. Fed back to the point. Kaczynski got it in behind the goal. New Brunswick bring it out. Three to play. It's onside. Gets it to the forehand, but that shot had too many bodies in front, went wide of the goal. Tipped out. Down as far as the Toronto line. McCluskey drops it back. Wrist shot, scores! And now we get a little shove and a push, and nobody's too happy. Nobody likes to be down by 6 goals, 10-4. And we're underway again. Nothing came of that. Kahn. The blue line, it's onside, but they can't move it any further. Another penalty coming up to Toronto. It'll be Jordan Kahn, who was involved in the war of words, really nothing more than that earlier, but now he's going to go 2 for slashing, or 4 for slashing. Out of habit saying 2, but it's 4 for stick penalty in ball hockey. Still a minute 46 left to go in this one. Playing this one out. With a 6-goal lead, another goal would trigger the mercy rule. Any team leading by 7 or at the end of the second period. And New Brunswick does have the power play. Scores. That'll do it. $11-4 will be the final in this one. Comes with minute 13 left to go. 7-goal lead, and it is over. So the New Brunswick Pub Down Under Pigeons win their opening game. For the Toronto Plugs, a disappointing start to their tournament. All right, we will take a little break. Coming up next, New Brunswick Mooseheads. Berks play Blizzard. All right, you're watching the men's BC&D and the women's B National Championships from here in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Back with our next game, men's B, in just a few minutes.